Welcome back to the next episode of the Nioh 2 walkthrough. We're here at the mysterious One Night Castle. It's very mysterious indeed, and it's not nighttime, so I'm not sure where the name came from. However, I'm going to be showing you how to get all of the Kodama and other collectibles. I believe there is one Nurikabe, 3 cats, and 2 Sudama. And I'll show you the kind of the easiest way to get those. Now you'll just kind of cruise through here, this area, taking out the enemies as you go. You don't have to go back there or anything. Where you're trying to get to is underneath this archway here. That takes you to the next set of paths. If you go through there, you'll eventually come out and have to fight the Ravenwing Tengu. And you don't want to fight him, so instead you're going to come over here and you'll get the cat. If you do want to fight him, you can get the cat here. He'll help you out. Hey, check it out. I can understand what the cats are saying now. So you can get the cat there. If you want to fight the raven, go for it. You can totally skip the raven, though, the Tengu, if you come down here and get the first Kodama. Hey, let's play. Come over to my place. Alright, and then, so that'll let you skip the Tengu. All of this will have water in it still. You haven't drained the water yet. So you have to kind of go through this shack. Be careful when you're coming through. There'll be an enemy that'll try and ambush you there. And then you'll be able to pull the lever here, which will drain the water on that side. There's some loot down there if you want to get it. You can also go down the ladder here, or you can drop kind of off the ledge here and grab the loot there before you take out the Nioh. That area will be a dead end at this point, so you'll want to come... Meow, I'm exhausted till next time. This is cool, I can understand what they're saying now. So you'll come up here, and you'll have to fight quite a bit of stuff on your way up. You get to this area here, and rather than going down there... Actually, I think you can open up that door, if I remember right. So you can open up that door for a shortcut later, and then you can come down here and you get the first Sudama. Still can't understand the Sudama yet, unfortunately. Then you'll come back up this way, and you go through the hut here. There's going to be 4 guys down below, and you could ambush the 2 there from that side, or you can just kind of fight your way through, but be careful not to pull them all at the same time. You will have somebody fighting with you, so that'll help, but this can be a bit of a challenging area just because there's so many of them. Got a little bit of loot up there, and then you'll come through this way, up into the house here. You'll clear out all of the stuff in here. Be wary of all of the ambushes. Lots and lots of ambushes. You come all the way up to the top. You have another set of guys over here. That one particularly is challenging. He's dead now. Then you'll come out here, hang a left, or you can go around the other side if you want. There is some loot down there that you can grab too. But you come out here onto this platform. There will be some boxes. Destroy the boxes, and that is Kodama number 2. Now it's up to you which way you want to go at this point. You can drop down and grab the loot here if you want, and then come through this doorway. and when you get over here, you want to be careful because there's a pitfall right there, and chances are you'll see some people who have drowned by falling in the water, because you need to drain the water before that is safe. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to come over here, and we are going to want to go in there, and we're also going to need to go up there. But for now, what you're going to want to do is this door will be locked. We'll open that up in a little bit. Come over here, hit the lever. That will drain the water from this side. Now you could go down this ladder, but you don't want to do that yet. Instead, what you want to do, and that opens up the shortcut back to the shrine down there. So this would have been blocked off previously. You come back up here, and you'll want to come across this bridge and drop down into the pit, which is now drained. And you'll have to kill an enemy down here, and you'll get some loot, but the Nurikabe will be right here, and you can just pull the note off of his back, and he'll disappear for you. So you don't have to worry about fighting him or angering him. Be careful, underneath that bridge will be a Nureona, one of the wet women, so you want to make sure that you are careful not to let her drop on you, or it'll be an instant kill. To get back up, you can go through that way and go back up the ladder if you want, or you can come through this cave. There'll be one of the big guys, one of the big giant slug guys that drags himself across the ground with two scythe-like arms. They're not too bad. You just want to attack them from behind. Their vulnerable point is the tail, so attack him from behind and you'll be okay. Then you come up this ladder here, and that is the easiest way to find the third Kodama. He is in high spirits. He's got so many friends. Now, you could exit out and take a different path if you wanted. It's a little bit safer because you can get ambushed up here by a yokai, but if you're ready for the yokai and you're careful, you can take out the yokai here, and then that will let you drop down to the next Kodama, which is around the corner here. So you have to drop down onto the roof, and Kodama number 4 is in the corner here. Now, since you've cleared out the house, oh, and you can get the kitty. So that's cat number 2, right outside. Hey, cat. So the only way out from this area is to just kind of drop down here. At least as far as I can find. And that will give you the next cat, which is over in the corner here. So I guess there are 4 cats, aren't there? Oh, and 2 hot springs as well. So there you go. You got 2 roly-poly catties. And then we still need to open up that shortcut. So there's a couple of ways you can go here. You might as well drop down here and clear out this dark realm. And while you're at it, you'll pick up Kodama number 5 right back here behind this chest. I don't believe there's anything else that you can get down in this section, but I'll just double check. Oh, that is actually the pathway. So you can come through the pathway here, or I believe you can come across the bridge. If you go through there, you risk getting ambushed. So you might as well, you can go through that way if you want. But if you come out here, then you've got this bridge across, right? And there will be somebody, one of the female yokai on the bridge here, and you can take her out if you're careful from the back. And then you'll take out another one that's in here, and then you can get down the ladder to open up that shortcut, which lets you get back down to the shrine over that way. The next thing you're going to want to do is, rather than go out into that area there because it's a little bit dangerous, you're going to want to come back up the ladder, and instead of going back up to the other place, you'll come over here. There'll be a cannon yokai down on this roof, so you can take him out, and then that'll give you access, easy access to take out the big yokai here. Now, you don't want to drop down there yet because that will be another pit that needs to be drained. So once you've taken out the yokai here and cleared out the Dark Realm, you'll come this way. The dude that's with you will kind of run off, and he'll tell you to get in the hot spring. So come over here, and he leaves you at this point. So hop in the hot spring. That's hot spring number 1. Then you're going to come around this way. There will be some enemies that you need to kill along the way. Be careful not to aggro the Nioh up there. You'll come this way. Try and pull the yokai back so that they're out of the Dark Realm and easier to fight, particularly the big guy who roams underneath there. And then you're going to come up here and you'll hug right. And you'll have to kill another small yokai on the tree up here. After which you can drop down and do a drop attack onto this one to start the fight. And that'll hopefully break his horn and make him a little bit easier to take on. After you do that, you can come out here. You'll be able to lower the gate, and then that'll give you access to the next shrine. So you can use the shrine there. You'll come out here. You'll have some stuff to fight. And if you want to, you can go back up here into this area. This is where you would have fallen down through the pit up above when there was water in it, when I said we'll drop down there later. So you can drop down into here, grab that loot. Then you'll come back out this way. Fight through the enemies. Can be a little bit challenging in this area. Climb back up. And that gives you Kodama number 2. Hey, buddy. I still don't understand you, my friend. What am I going to give him? I don't want to give him Sacred Ash or any of the good stuff. Yokai Water Pot. Let's see what he gives back. There we go. Fragrant Wood. So then you'll come up here and you'll hear Kodama sounds. You'll note that there is a Kodama down there. You don't want to get that one yet. Instead, what you're going to want to do is kind of come back up this way and keep an eye out for this ledge. This is the trickiest one in this level, I think, and the trickiest one in the game to this point. You have to drop down on this, and then you'll get the Kodama right here on top. Drop down just to the thing that's over the shrine, right? The pillars. And then you can go ahead and drop down and get this Kodama. And that is all of the Kodama for this level. Now you're not quite done. There is one more hot spring and shortcut to open up, so I'll show you that. If you want an easier time of it, you can run back through, climb up the ladder, and go along the top there. That'll give you the advantage of surprise. You've got the Nioh down here that's wandering through. So this area can be a little bit tricky. You've got the guys up top that can ambush you. You've got a couple more that'll ambush you. You've got the little ones that are up here, one across this sort of rock bridge, and then you've got 2 down there, one of the cannon guys and one of the female yokai. So you can actually come here, do a drop attack, take him out, and then that just gives you the last female yokai that you need to take out. Then you'll come around this direction here. And do not go up there yet. If you go up there, that is where the boss fight is, and you don't want to trigger the boss fight yet. You want to open up the last shortcut and get the last hot spring. So you'll hit this, which will open up the last shortcut, and then you can come back here and celebrate your victory with a nice hot bath. There we go. And that is it for this episode. You're right back where you started at the very first shrine, so you can use this one to pray at for the boss encounter. And I will see you back next for the boss fight in the next episode. Thank you for watching. Hope it was useful. Feel free to leave any comments below.